Ray, I'd be dead. I'd be dead.
What?
200 grand a week. I would be gone.
It's all about...
Give me a month,
It's all about having good financial advisors around you, Al.
So why am I saying that?
Just like Jill.
This is Saka, his big deal. 200 grand a week. Oh!
Well, that's what he deserves. I mean, that's the going rate these days, isn't it? And on the market now, Alan, what would he be worth, Saka?
He's a kid, isn't he?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what he's achieved so far in his career.
21, I think.
Yeah, and he's been through. He's had some really bad knockbacks as well. Obviously, missing that penalty for England really could make you suffer as a youngster. But he come back a stronger person. He's a really good guy. He's always got a smile on his face. He wants to learn. He wants to get better. So I think it's a blinding deal for Arsenal. You can't replace him. I'm looking around. How do you replace
a big
him?
one as well,
Martinelli, Saliba's the next one now. Hopefully he will sign as well. He's a youngster as well.
Not 200 grand a week.
Centre half. But that's what you got to do. You got to tie up your young players. If you know there's a future in the club for players, then tie them up long-term contracts. And over the years, Alan, that's where they've probably failed Arsenal, haven't they? They've let people go down to right at the end of their contracts. In the end, they've gone for a free transfer. It's up to Saka and Martinelli and all those sort of guys to say, Mikel Arteta is taking the club forward. And maybe we can compete for trophies every single season. So why would I want to leave? Yeah. I can see people do leave when they want to win a trophy and you're not going to do it at a certain club. But obviously Saka is great news for every Arsenal fan if he does sign a long-term contract.
Okay, talking now. Here's one. This is the Mail this morning. If you don't wish Karius well, you don't understand sport or life. Huh? This is Ian Ladyman, who looks back on Lloris Karius' couple of season goal for Liverpool, ending with a disastrous display in the 2018 Champions League final. It later emerged the German was suffering from concussion after a collision with Ramos early in the game. He hasn't played a competitive game for days, shy of 2 years now? If you go back to 28th of February 2021, can you really go into a cup final after that long off the pitch? Could he be a hero for Newcastle? Could he, Ray?
Well, all keepers can go into a game and be heroes. That's one position. You could save a penalty. If it does go to extra time penalties, and always the keeper, one of the keepers is a hero usually.
He's got to be nervous though, isn't he?
Of course he's nervous. Whoa. But he's been in the Champions League final, which, he didn't have a great game, we know. But he's got his opportunity now, and he'd be very, very happy to walk out, put that Newcastle goalkeeper's shirt on. And that is a big loss. You're totally right. Pope, he's been absolutely brilliant for Newcastle this year. But he's got his chance, and that's, as a player, you've got to take it. And Karius will, hopefully, he's got a good defence in front of him, which is very important as well. He can have a good game. But yeah. There's a great piece in the paper today. I'm looking at it now. Andy Cole, great player for both teams, wasn't he? Newcastle legend and Manchester United legend.
Bristol City, I think.
He went from Bristol City to Newcastle.
Russell
from Arsenal, obviously from Arsenal to Bristol City to Newcastle, Newcastle to Manchester United. And he was playing in that game, 99, for Manchester United.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.